I like this chapter, and at the same time, I hate this chapter. There's one moment in this chapter I disliked, but besides that, all around this chapter was really badass, and once again, I want to see this anime formed. It's just really crazy. Getting to see how freaking 8th Gate guy just freaking does Night Moth, goes like a black freaking demon and just rushes Madara, hits him in the freaking side chest. You see the inside perspective of his body, something Kishimoto normally doesn't do a lot, and you see his bones just break in. I was like, oh my god, he did that freaking much damage to Madara of all people. I was shocked. Unbelievably shocked. I'm surprised he did that much damage to Madara. It was shocking. I love the freaking way you get to see how the entire panel takes up where you see Madara just fly through freaking mountains in the valley. You just see him skid, and it was just, holy hell. Holy freaking hell. Guy's a fucking beast. Oh yeah, I just realized I made a pun. But anyways, that was badass. I enjoyed this, and it was a really good fight. I like the way it planned out, and getting to see him when Guy hit Madara. You see freaking Madara's ribs break in, and at the same time, you see Guy's entire leg just shatter. That was really good effective way it tried to emphasize the amount of force and power Guy used to hit Madara, which was freaking insane. I love the fight. You gotta love it when Madara says, I acknowledge you, you're the best fighter I've ever seen with Taijutsu, and that was an amazing thing coming from Madara of all people that we know is a badass, freaking just been a crazy fighter for this entire series since his first introduction. So it's just amazing getting to see how he acknowledges someone of all people, and it's Guy. So this is a major accomplishment for Guy's character. Madara is actually having fun and actually having a challenge, and Madara said he thought he was going to die. He thought he was going to die when Guy hit him in the chest, and that is scary. When Madara can say that to Guy, that means, holy hell, Guy is strong. I mean, man, like I said, I want to see this freaking anime form. It was a really epic chapter. So let's get into the parts I did not like of this chapter. One thing I just did not stand. Okay, so when the 8th Gates first got activated, and, you know, Guy went into the Red Beast, okay? He went from the Green Beast into the Red Beast. We all expected him to die. This is what this entire move meant. It meant Guy was going to die. That's exactly what this move was supposed to be there for. That's what leveled up the tension in these past couple chapters of Guy being in this mode, because we know he's going to die, and we know what he's doing most likely is going to be in vain. He's not going to do a lot of damage to Madara, but when we get to see him break Madara's ribs in, that was badass. Is like, at the very least, Guy is going to die with some type of badassery before he goes down. And then we find out he goes down, his heart's about to stop, and then we see freaking just Naruto come out of nowhere, save Guy, and supposedly heal him. I know how Naruto healed him, okay? He's got the Sage's powers now inside of him. We get to see the QB type eye, along with freaking the Sage mode eye fused into one. It's really cool. I like the Naruto's new character design. But I don't know how I feel about Guy being alive. I really don't like that. Does that ruin Guy's character? I mean, does that ruin the entire tension that these past couple chapters were really trying to build up? Does that ruin that? I mean, what more can be use out of Guy after this entire chapter? I mean, Guy did everything he had. He used every ounce of power he had, put full force into killing Madara, and we know he couldn't take him down 100%, but he used everything he had, and he was supposed to die, but somehow he's alive. Now, what gets me so mad, one thing that really pisses me off about this, is that Kishimoto would kill off Neji, Drive, all sorts of other characters in the series, but he decides to keep Guy alive. I'm not saying I'm a Guy hater. I'm not a Guy hater. He's a really cool character. Just, of all characters Kishimoto decides to bring back alive, why Guy? What's the importance out of Guy's character? Why keep him around when he would have probably went down more like a badass if he would have died this chapter? I don't know. It would add more emotional effect and feelings to his character. So that's just my only complaint. Now, I don't know if anyone else noticed right at the beginning of this chapter, we get to see it looks like a moon symbol on Sasuke and a sun symbol on Naruto. And it makes a lot of sense. The actual clan crest on top of their uniforms on the back. Looks like Naruto's crest is like a sun type shape, and you have the Uchiha type shape is like a moon. And that's really weird if you look at the two sides, and then you see how like they each have like the symbols on their hands and stuff. It's really unique how Kishimoto decided to design these characters around, I think, some form of mythology, if I'm correct, because I remember seeing stuff like this in Japanese culture. But whatever it is, it's really cool the way Kishimoto designed these new character designs of Sasuke and Naruto. I like it so far, and I'm not putting it down there. Overall, the artwork of this chapter was beautiful. The freaking, oh my god, Guy going into that beast mode with freaking the Night Moth was insane, and that looked awesome. The artwork was really good, but I just had one complaint. You just heard my actual ranting on that. So tell me your thoughts on this chapter. Did you enjoy this chapter? Did you hate this chapter? What do you feel about this chapter all around? Do you think Guy should have died? Do you think he should have died at that moment? Or do you think he should actually still be alive? Let me know your comments below. If you disagree with me with him, you know, still being alive, let me know in the comments below. Everybody, I love you so much. Chibi out.